Okay, I need to do this quick because the battery on my camera is about to die. But today is day 6, the first Sunday, the first day of a week for this, and so we're gonna make this quick. We're gonna try and keep this under 10 minutes. So today was a really good day. I went to church this morning as I do every Sunday, at least for the last several months, and man, best best thing I've I've done in a best decision I made was to go back to church. And not that I wasn't trying, but I'm glad I found a good one. But anyways, I digress. But church was really good. I had a really good Sunday school with the young adults, and then afterwards went to the main service. And I've got to tell you, that was one heck of a main service. It was. I feel like it was more crowded than usual, which is to me a good sign that people are putting their faith in the Lord. And also, there was a moment during one of the worship songs where the worship leader, the worship pastor, took a moment and said, "Let's sing that again and picture Jesus standing right in front of you when you sing it." And I say this with complete seriousness. After he said that, it sounded like every single person in that room was singing in perfect like musical prowess. Like it there was a clear difference. I don't know. I just felt like I felt the Holy Spirit in that moment. So that was really cool. Um, I'll be reading 1 John 3 after I get off the camera, so I can't give you my key takeaways from that today. Maybe I'll include that in tomorrow's, but uh, I need to get this recorded so I can go to bed, so I can get to work, or so I can wake up for work tomorrow. So, with that in mind, let me go ahead and recap the stats for today. So, originally, I only had, I think, like 4 some odd hours of sleep, but I sort of unintentionally took a nap this afternoon after church, which was much needed. So my sleep total for today is going to be 6 hours and 53 minutes. So I came up 7 minutes short of that 7 hour goal. So honestly, I'm not too upset with that. And then today I got to go. I went out and did my walk. I only like I know I mentioned it yesterday that my goal is to get 25 to 30 zone minutes per day. And again, this is according to the Fitbit app. So obviously, I suppose there's. Okay, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my camera dying. These batteries are so bad; they don't last very long. But that's beside the point. As I was saying, obviously the Fitbit app, there are going to be small little, maybe like not completely accurate things, but I think they're accurate enough. So, anyways, and my goal is to get 25 to 30 minutes of zone heart rate, but I only got 16 today, despite again my walk. So I should probably do some more vigorous exercise in addition, but we'll get there. So speaking of walks, oh my gosh, my computer is doing stuff now. What on earth? Oh my. See, and this, okay. Dad, if you're watching, this is why I'm so concerned about storage and backing things up because ever since the lightning strike, or ever since that day where the power at my place cycled 4 or 5 different times, my computer has been doing wacky things. Usually it's fine, but every once in a while something like that will happen where my monitors just stop working and then start working again. Couldn't explain it, but anyways, I got distracted. Speaking of the walk that I was speaking of before that happened, good news is that the recording didn't get interrupted. You're just gonna hear it in the background. But anyways, I got 7,319 steps today, which is fantastic. Also, the thing I was using for reference is now gone. So, whoops. anyways, so that's the steps, and then the calories I ate today were 2,954, which exceeds the 2,300 calorie goal that I have. But that's mainly because I misjudged certain things today when I was cooking for myself, actually. Because I went out for lunch, which was expected after church. That's what I usually do. Usually go out with a couple of my friends. Today we went and had hibachi, which is Japanese. It was really, really good, but there wasn't accurate calories, so I estimated. So I probably overestimated the calories there, and then I, and then I used, then the chicken I made tonight had, I ate more chicken than I thought I. Let's just go with I measured certain things wrong, and so going forward, I shouldn't have this problem. But so I overestimated at lunch, and then I measured things wrong for my dinner. Anyways, that's beside the point. So going forward, I shouldn't have these problems, in theory, because I'm gonna be more intentional about that. But to that point, despite eating 2,954 calories, I was still on a calorie deficit, and I had 3,600. Oh, hold on, it's updating. So I had 3,708 calories burned. So that's for a deficit of just shy of 900, I think. Yeah. So the exact number will be on screen. So I'm not too worried about that. So that does it for today's daily check-in. Tomorrow I've got my first first in office day where I'll be doing this thing. So we'll see if I can manage to keep the calories under 2,300 despite doing my usual lunch. And then and again, that one I have to use a general thing in the Fitbit app because the restaurant doesn't have their nutrition facts. So anyways, those are things that I have to keep in mind. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty optimistic because I despite some like hiccups and just being generally a little bit lazier than I would have liked today. I mean, it's Sunday, so I was kind of in the relaxing mood. So, but despite that, I was still able to get everything I wanted to get done today done. Spare a couple of dishes, but that is easy enough to do tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So, cool. Again, I still don't know how to end these videos, so I'm just going to say, toodles, have a good evening, have a good day, have a good life. That's so bizarre.